Hello, my lovelies. I hope that it has been a good week. But no matter what your week has been like, I hope that it has been one filled with the joy that Jesus can bring. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you must check out my last vlog post on joy. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, do you ever find that when you're sharing on a truth that God has been revealing to you, that you're kind of tested on the very truth you're sharing on? So last week, as I was talking about joy, I had the sneaking suspicion that this week would test my theories and test what I was sharing on. And what do you know? It has. So I had the choice to either live with the all-consuming joy that I was speaking of and that I usually live with, or to let my circumstances cloud my vision. To either live as the person I displayed to all of you last week, or to choose to allow my circumstances to dictate how I was feeling.
When you share with people and allow them to glean from your life, it is such a responsibility. Not only are you responsible for how you live and obey God, but also for how you lead and set an example for those who look up to you. Not all of us have a huge congregation to lead and set an example for, but all of us have people that are watching what we do, how we live, or admiring us to the point of imitation. The Bible says in James 3 verse 1 that not many people should become teachers, as those who teach are judged doubly or with greater strictness. This is something God has really been revealing to me lately and convicting me on. It started the one day when I was assessing how I had dealt with something, and I realized that in my everyday life, I have people that are watching and looking up to me, and the way I behave will affect the standard they deem is okay to live with. What kind of relationship and commitment to God am I demonstrating and setting an example of to those around me?
God has really blessed me with a lot of younger siblings, as well as a lot of young people's lives I'm a part of on a weekly basis. And in this moment, I was hit by the realization of what a great honor and responsibility this is. I shouldn't just be a youth leader when I'm on duty, or an extra good Christian when I know I should be. No. My life should be a testimony of God's hand at work in me, as well as an example of what life with Jesus actively included and involved in looks like.
Take a moment to think of the people God has placed in your life that are younger than you or look up to you. Maybe you're in leadership somewhere in the world or in church, or maybe you have friends that admire you. Or perhaps it's just a seemingly annoying little sibling that bugs you all the time. If you look at the life and person you display to them, the choices you make, the words you say, the opinions you make clear, and the relationship you have with Jesus and display in the way you live, what kind of role model are you giving them? As we see in James 3 verse 1, those that lead others are judged more harshly than those that just follow, because the choices they make do not just affect their lives and walks with the Lord. The choices they make lead others into what they've walked in and along the path they chose to travel. The leader's footprints are the follower's map.
I hope that you guys have a good week ahead and take some time now just to assess yourself and who might be following you and the person you display and the path that you make, and decide whether that place is somewhere you would like to take the people that are admiring you and looking to imitate you. But keep smiling and living for Jesus, and I hope that you have a very fulfilling and happy week, and I will see you next time.